Ask any advertiser what they want from their marketing and advertising campaign, and the answer is always going to come back the same. More leads, more traffic, and more sales. As you go to work, crafting, implementing, and tweaking your campaign, I would like to share 12 tips that will help make your campaign a lot more effective and a lot more cost efficient. So the number one B on the list, you have to be different. The very first thing you should do is take a look at what your competition is doing and just start doing something else. Need a few ideas? How about place your ads on totally different mediums? How about creating a different message altogether? You could employ a different style of message delivery. And what you should really do is create a different image altogether. If you want to stand out from the crowd, you are going to have to be different. Imitation might be the greatest form of flattery, but it will fail to generate sales growth. Huge gains can be felt quickly when you look, act, and talk in a manner that is totally different from all your competitors. Number two, be you. If your company has a family, down-home feeling, do not try to look or act like a senator in all of your ads. But on the flip side, if your staff wears collared shirts and ties, don't act like a cowboy in your ads. You need to present yourself in a manner that fits your personality. If you look like one thing in your ads and then consumers see a completely different version of you the minute they step inside your store, they are going to get confused. And guess what? Confused consumers do not buy. Number three, be emotional. You know this. Every buying decision is made on that emotional level first, and it's either going to be need or greed. So make sure you speak to the heart of that consumer. You have to make them want you. Speak in their terms. Step inside their shoes for a minute and find out what really moves and motivates them. Don't just start spitting out a lot of facts in your ads. You have to engage with the consumer and start creating a relationship with them. Number four, be the leader. At all times, you need to look and act like a leader. When you present yourself and your company as the leader, guess what? Consumers are going to think that you are. Always be proactive and don't react to negative tactics that might be used by your competitors. Number five on the list, be consistent. Your media sales rep is telling you the truth. Success comes with consistency. Next to creating the most compelling message possible, consistency is the strongest force in advertising. People tend to buy from the places they know, like, and trust and are familiar with. You can become very familiar and trustworthy by implementing a campaign that is consistent. Number six, be decisive. Decide in advance what it is that you are aiming for. You will never reach your goal if you don't even know what the target is. What are you expecting the ads to do? Are you wanting them to bring in customers today, tomorrow? You're looking to generate calls, capture names, build an image for yourself. What do you want your campaign to do? You need to decide this in advance and build your plan accordingly. Number seven on the list, be focused. You will never sell everyone and you can't reach everybody, nor do you need to. Focus your efforts on in-market buyers. Spend some time researching and defining who these buyers really are and target them. Just imagine yourself, you're in a room filled with 100 people. 10 of those people are in the market and want what you have to offer. The other 90 aren't. Who are you going to talk to? Don't waste your time or money trying to reach and motivate people who don't need or want what it is you have to offer. Number eight, you need to be memorable. A lot of water cool conversations go something like this. Hey, I saw this great ad last night. I can't remember what it was for or who it was about, but man, that was a great ad. The goal of advertising is to draw attention to you, the advertiser, not the advertising itself. You got to ask yourself, are your ads advertising or are they just entertainment? Will the consumer remember you? If they can't name you, what good is the ad? Number nine, be informative. You need to package your ads as useful, relevant, and meaningful information that the consumer can actually use. The most effective advertising out there doesn't even look like an ad at all. The non-ad contains really useful information that your prospects are interested in. Tell them what they want to know. Number 10, be positive. Why waste time bashing competitors when you could be convincing and persuading potential customers that you are the best choice out there? Ads that focus on the negative traits of your competitors rarely generate the desired response. In fact, when you tell consumers that your competitors are guilty of some poor practice, deep down they're thinking that you might be guilty of the practice too. So why even plant that seed? Number 11, be simple. You've got to resist the temptation to load up your ads with multiple messages and multiple offers. Complex thoughts, a laundry list of details, lots of offerings and price points will have the audience tuning out in no time. Each ad should contain one simple main point. Now, if you find yourself needing to share 9 points, create 9 ads. Now you've got a campaign. Number 12 on the list, here we go, be ready. A lot of marketers sweat over all the details of the campaign behind closed doors. They finally give the okay, and the people charged with implementing it go to work. The ads hit the airwaves, and consumers start to respond. The only problem is frontline workers don't have a clue about what's going on. Make sure you keep everybody on your team well informed of the campaign.